praise. Higher living creator. Hope you had a wonderful day today. Keep on the grind, keep it calm. Saracen and Dumb Verses, Walking 52. He's talking about you, the Negro. Oliver Cromwell got rid of the divine right to rule. Put a public custodian on my throne. Higher hear my cry. Pausing every day. This is on the floor. Lessons to the June Gentile. Praise higher, living creator. So, just trying to find out where I'm at. Okay, let's do a show for last. This is for the widow, the needy, the outcast, the stranger, the homeless, the broken-hearted. Praying for Luke Ebanks' family, and RIP to my brother Luke. Alright, let's blow the show for man. This is for the widow, the needy, the outcast, the stranger, the homeless, those suffering injustices. Praying for the end to come soon. We are prisoners of war, man. Praise higher. Okay, let's go through this. So Saracen, Dungar versus 452 is aimed at the Negro. So Saracen is another term for Negro. Okay. Nationals of Caroline page 92. You can find it all the places too. Not a jot or tittle shall in no wise pass from the law. Sorry, I'm trying to clean that. So Mark on us, the author of the New Testament. Fraudulent document added to our book. He's from Rome, Esau. He said that not a jot or tittle shall in no wise pass from the law. It says that in Matthew chapter 5 verse 18. The reason why I say that is because JC, that's Lucifer, he's not anointed according to our 613 commandments. He's not mentioned in Chronicles, and he's Lucifer, the Antichrist, the Most High's Messiah, myself. Okay, King David. Oliver Cromwell got rid of the divine right to rule. He put public custodian on David's throne. And we are prisoners of war. The Third Geneva Convention laws are broken on a daily. Chris Cabot, Jordan Neely, Sanjay Massey, Robert Brooks, Ariana Jones, 7 years old, shot and held by police. Police are just a privately run corporation set up in the 1700s to stop runaway prisoners of war. So the Third Geneva Convention laws are broken on a daily, but well done to the very few good police who do complain against the wicked ones. Okay, let's begin. Oh yeah, who got bit by the wicked jab, which was just radiation exposure from the 5G towers. Okay, I will continue to raise awareness of this. This is disgusting behaviour. EU court determines that anyone who administered the jab is liable for all deaths and injury. Okay, I'm going to make this quick as I can. Let's go. So I always read on this about Charles being a public custodian, check some other videos, WikiLeaks, they tampered with people's phones, or they tampered with my phone and recorded and showed the world, okay, because they didn't want me to bring forth this truth, and they just harassed me and my son, okay. Rising heart attacks amongst jabbed children and a wicked jab, okay. Fountain of Youth, yeah, I'm going to take you to the Fountain of Youth to heal the people who've been injured, man. The Most High will heal you, man. There's things that they're hiding past the Antarctic ice wall. There's way more lands past the Antarctic ice wall, man. Okay. EU court determines that anyone administering the C-119 injections are liable for all deaths and harm caused. Okay. Charles is not a sovereign. He is a corporate custodian. His uncrowned image on stamps and coins is no accident. It mirrors his hollow status. The monarchy died in 1649 with Charles I. What followed was parliamentary succession. Yeah, they got rid of the true divine rights rules, man. They got rid of the true royals that kicked us out, man. On Jacobite ships. My family from Scotland. Okay. Primary succession, not a lineage like our family. I can trace our lineage to our Scottish and Irish kings, yeah, to the biblical kings and chronicles, man. Okay, the Israelite kings, man. Tribe of Judah, man. Do you understand? Every king since then has been installed by statute, bond, and oath, and managed by the Privy Council. Just fraud, man. He's friends with Jimmy Savile. Alright, he was a paedophile, man. He was like his confidant, and his parents were involved in some dodgy business, yeah, in Canada in 1968. With 10 indigenous children went missing, sacrificed to Lucifer, man. Lizard people, man, in the sand. The Jacobite ships. So, between 1650 and 1775, many Scots, yeah, my family, were banished to the American colonies for political, religious, or criminal offences. Following the English Civil War, Cromwell transported thousands of Scots soldiers to Virginia, New England, and then the West Indies. Understand? They got shipped out, man. How did they look, King David? Can we have a quick look? Do you have any proof? Yeah, look. This book here, Jacob Williams from State Manuscripts, yeah. This Transportation 1745 by Janet Beth Forbes, yeah. Alright, take a quick look, man. Robert Adam, 18 labourer, sterling, 5 foot 1¼ brown. Look, black, brown, black, brown. There were also Powell Jacobites as well, who part of our family as well, man. But look, these are melanated individuals that Oliver Cromwell was kicking out, man. And if you look in the book, in the back here, it says George Hume, age 30, marked as a black man whose colour would no doubt suit the West Indies. So they're just grouping all black people together, even if he wasn't family, because not all skin folk are kinfolk, man. You understand? So I thought I'd show you that quickly. So yeah, Oliver Cromwell, and then we got sent out on ships, and then my family in the Americas, yeah, got seized on your lands, man. You understand? They use the admiralty law within the society, man. He's a straw man within this matrix. It's corrupt as F, man. Do you understand? I'm trying to bring attention to say we want restitution for lands and estates stolen, man. Alright, big shout out to my people in Harlem, Southside, Lower Ninth Ward, the 5th Ward, U Street, Macon GA, Augusta GA, Flint MI, Springfield. Shit, man, that's gotta be the best I've ever said it, man. Shit. Fucking hell. Alright, blessings, yeah, as well to my family in London, Manchester, Liverpool, Redditch, man. Biggie selves up Redditch, man. Bromsgrove, Biggie selves up, man. Worcester, Yorkshire, Scotland. Definitely Scotland as well, man. That's where I'm from. McKinley and Campbell, True Scottish Civil Rules, man. Ireland, the Chaldees, big yourselves up Ireland, man. Canada, Spain, Portugal, Italy, Pakistan, India, Russia, Australia, New Zealand, Africa. France, Poland. And remember, a lot of these people in Poland and Europe and that, man, I'm melanated. Like, I'm just getting this book out now, but I'll check it out now. The Jews also brought in much Negro strain. We were all Negroes, different shades, man. But yo, check in the book here. You can see German. This is German. Understand? So like, when I say big up my family is Jew and Gentile, man. I'm saying like the originals as well, man, and the ones who dwell near us, who love our ways, man. You understand? Like Central Europe, we're melanated Negroes, man. Poland as well, man. Negroes. Mora, we're the Negro. France has many families as Moret, Morel, Morakud. I'm dyslexic, autistic, and ADHD, forgive me. But yeah, they are melanated individuals, man, who had their land seized, and they used a straw man, the Admiralty Law, the QV Act 1666, man. Look, it's French, Italian, Spanish, Polish families, look. Don't you want your stuff back? Do you want your lands and estates back? Do you want to not struggle anymore? Because Rome, there was loads of slaves in Rome, you see. Loads of slaves. There were so numerous the slaves in Rome. And then they overthrew Rome. Rome overthrew us. Okay. And then Rome got overthrewn by the barbarians, man. The Huns, the Goths, the Franks, and the Vandals, the barbarians. People from the north, as it states in the Bible, and in our historical document, that would happen. Okay, Esau. To Roman writers, Germany was almost synonymous with forest and swamp. The common impression of the lands inhabited by the northern barbarians is sufficiently expressed by Tacitus. So they're from the north, man. So King Charles of Japheth, They actually sat on our throne illegally, man. They took it. You understand? So, and other people, there are other families throughout this realm. Okay, big up the special needs people, man. I love you so much. You're amazing. You're my heroes, and big up the traveling community because I love how you live. It's amazing, man. All right, is some scriptures referring to King David as the true Messiah on the high priest of Israel. Best believe, man. Ezekiel 34:23-24. I will place one shepherd over them, and he will tend to them, even more so than David. And that's what I've been doing, man, since April the 8th, 2024, my birthday, solar eclipse. Solar eclipse on 2017. Before that, 7 years later, more solar eclipse in 2024. Close to the X, which is Tav across America. Babylon's being X'd out, man. Okay, we're being set up to reign. Okay, the remnant, man. Ezekiel 37:24-25. More servant David will be king over them. Hosea 3:4 and 5. After the children of Israel, the Afro-Asiatics, the ones who got put into perpetual servitude, with Dumdar verses 4 and 52, They will serve higher and David their king. Jeremiah 30:9. Instead of what? Instead of Christianity, instead of Marcos Notes work, instead of Islam, instead of all false religions, you're gonna serve, higher. Your creator, H1961, strong concordance, Exodus chapter 3 verse 14. I am, that's your creator's name. You're gonna serve higher and David their king, whom I will raise up for them. Okay. We are the Israelites, children of the living creator. Humans, we are humans, we have rights, okay? Article 9, protection of religious and non-religious beliefs. Article 14 requires that all the rights and freedoms set out in the Human Rights Act must be protected and applied. ECHR, European Convention on Human Rights. Any breach of your human rights, you can take your issues to the ECHR High Court. That wicked jab was a breach, weren't it? Don't you think people making out there's a fake illness when it's just radiation exposure from the 5G towers? Alright. Because I want to bring a new world order ran by Lucifer, okay? The Morning Star. Alright. The devil challenging the living creator, setting his actonauts man up, man, and start making out that you can go past the Van Allen radiation belt, but you can't. You understand? The world is a flat plane, man. It's motionless, as it states on NASA's website, man. To fly an aircraft, it's over a flat non-rotating plane. Okay, they're lying to you. They're hiding way more lands past the Antarctic ice wall. That's why they have the Antarctic Treaty, the longest-serving treaty, man. Article 11 protects your rights to protest and form your own political party. Article 8, right to a private and family life, but they harass me, my family. Do you understand? Everyone has the right to express their faith. And Equality Act 2010 says you must not be discriminated because of your faith and beliefs. Okay. Right. Papa Bull. 1452, June the 18th, Dumdar versus 1452, Pope Nicholas V authorises the Alphonse V of Portugal to reduce any Muslims, Saracen, Negro, pagans. Are called us pagans, man, because we don't want to follow. We wasn't originally following Lucifer. Some of us were, but some of us wasn't. But then the ones who reigned at the top here then encouraged everyone then to serve Lucifer, but without realising it at first. Perpetual servitude, slavery forever. And remember, they're making it like we're dead at sea. Okay, we're here to break curses, man. Slaying the curses, man. Okay, just quickly read this. So let's do the law first. It feels right to do the law first. 630 commandments, praise higher. That's the Kohen Hanim shall put a priestly vestments for the service. Exodus chapter 28, verse 2. When we're in our lands, we have to do everything properly according to the book to the T. Not to tear the high Kohen's robe. Exodus chapter 28, verses 32. Remember, I am the high priest of Israel, man. Love, peace, I have lies, man. Put your weapons down to the wicked world governments who want to just have order out of chaos, man. Creating fake wars which affect real people, man. That the ordinary Kohen shall not defile himself by contact with any dead other than the immediate relatives. Leviticus chapter 21, verses 1-3. Praise higher for this law, man. It's amazing. Just what we need for guidance, man. Lucifer's ways don't work, man. And that's why he's been X'd out, man. By living creator higher. Praise higher. He's gonna redeem us the second time. I'm gonna lead you like I did before in a past life. I was Moses, I was Jacob, I was Shem. Do you understand? As many other people. King David, and many others, man. Believe you righteous that the sinners will become ashamed and perish in the day of unrighteousness. Book of Enoch, chapter 97. Be it known unto you, you sinners, that the Most High is mindful of your destruction, and the angels of heaven rejoice over your destruction. What will you do, you sinners, and where will you flee on the day of your judgment? And when you hear the voice of prayer of the righteous, yea, you will fare like unto them, against whom this word will be a testimony. You have been companions of sinners, and in those days the prayers of the righteous will reach unto higher, and for you the day of your judgment will come, and all the words of the unrighteous will be read out before the great and holy one. That's higher, higher, man. I'm trying to help you, yeah. Do you understand? But some people won't listen, man, but I hope that you do. He will reject every work which is grounded on unrighteousness. Woe to you sinners who live in mid-ocean and on the dry land, whose remembrance is evil against you. Woe to you who acquire silver and gold in unrighteousness, and say, we have become rich, and riches and our possessions, and have acquired everything we desired. And now let us do what we purposed, for we have gathered silver, and many are the husbandmen in our houses, and our granaries are brim full as with water. Yea, like water, your lives will flow away, and your riches will not abide, but speedily ascend from you. For you have acquired it all in unrighteousness, and you will be given over to a great curse. Part 2 coming up, people.